At Star-Tefl, what makes us different from our competitors is not what we do or how we do it, it's why we do it. If a TEFL training company is honest, they'll tell you that many courses are pretty similar in content, technology, locations, and price. But where we stand out from the crowd is why we do it. Our story is pretty much my story. I went to a university because it seemed like the right thing to do, joined the RAF to try and travel and get paid, but only got as far as Lincoln. Worked in sales for a few years, but couldn't seem to get rid of the itchy feet. So I looked for a way to do something different. That's when I bumped into TEFL, completely by accident. I'd never really considered teaching, didn't know anything about grammar, and hated kids, so TEFL seemed a bit of a stretch at first. Thankfully, I'm a big gung-ho, so I booked the course before I had time to really think about it. I finished my course with great feedback, but still with a sense that I had no idea what I was doing or that I could teach. Obviously, it went well because here I am today. The first 6 months were daunting, but every lesson became a battle won. There is no better feeling than explaining something and watching the other person's face as they grasp what you're saying. Teaching became like a drug. Plus, you got to visit really cool places. So I traveled around teaching for 5 years before deciding to head back to the UK. I didn't want to give up TEFL in the UK, so I found a job in TEFL training with one of the industry leaders. Now, I am training the teachers. That was cool, but I saw graduate after graduate who felt like me, about to go into the TEFL world, feeling overwhelmed, confused, and not sure if they could teach. These days, I know that 99% of people can be taught to teach. It's all about learning a few tricks, being organized, and being motivated and interested. But I found many graduates who were walking away from TEFL. They just didn't feel they could teach. I was frustrated. TEFL training was all about the theory and not about the practical and the confidence. That wasn't how I thought it should be, and people were walking away from TEFL without giving it a go. What's more, I was shocked at the cost of it these days. So after endless hours of whining and complaining to my girlfriend, she shut me by telling me to do something about it. So I did. I found like-minded people and started Star-Tefl. We set about designing TEFL courses that focus on the information you needed, reducing jargon to a minimum, and giving our own tips and tricks. Most of all, we design our courses to give you confidence, so you feel like a TEFL teacher ready for the classroom. So that's what we have. Practical courses that are fun, challenging, but rewarding, leaving you feeling ready. Ask the 6,000 students already taking one of our courses. Your comfort and confidence is our goal. It's in everything we do. Most of all, we are easier on the pocket than most other TEFL courses available. We'd rather sell more for less. It's a pretty simple business philosophy, but it helps us sleep at night. We offer online and weekend courses, but there are also other types of courses out there. We advise our customers on the best course for their needs and budget, not on which courses we offer. Why? We know how tricky it is to understand all the options, so we explain it to you and let you decide. Honesty is the best policy. And it worked because we have 6,000 customers. Those who didn't choose one of our courses certainly told their friends about us. So that's why we train TEFL teachers, to offer a practical solution that doesn't just teach theory, it prepares our graduates to feel ready to go into the classroom. Also, we are willing to lower our profit. These days, we take it a step further. Not only do we offer online courses and weekend courses that are practical and confidence building, we now offer state-of-the-art virtual courses that allow you to learn from the comfort of your own laptop or PC with a real-life tutor live. A nice, easy starter for those lacking confidence. We are the only TEFL training company that offers teaching practice. So when you've had enough theory to fill a lifetime, we help you turn that theory into practice in our TEFL school in Poland. Here you get to have a go with real students and have TEFL teachers help you with lesson planning and offering feedback. So we want you not to only be trained and ready, but to feel trained and ready, to be confident and enjoy TEFL teaching. It's the reason behind everything we do, from our online course layout to our teaching practice. That's the why we do what we do. For the what and how, feel free to check out our website and chat with one of our advisors, who are all trained TEFL teachers. Join the TEFL community. Where else can you make a difference, visit exotic places, and only work 20 hours a week?